We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
3-0 the count.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Markakis hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And that's out number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
A man at second with 1 down, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his first home run of the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So here's Jeff McNeil
The second baseman.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard but foul wide of the bag at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting fourth.
Now in the box, Pete Alonso in his career against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Line drive to left. Duvall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Duvall, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. From the stretch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, Pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Duvall is off at first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. The 2-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Striding into the box, Sean Newcomb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
Count ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Felix Hernandez enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Yoenis Cespedes will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ramos over at second. Conforto on at first with nobody out. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting it.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Cano waits on the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. One there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Behind 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
The pitcher, Marcus.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and there's 1 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brandon Nimmo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And Hernandez will go to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Rosario, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Culberson ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Shot toward right center. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center. Third home run for him on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall.
The left fielder, Adam.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here's Johan Camargo as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Camargo is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Felix Hernandez. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
Duvall stands at third with one gone in the inning. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Wow, talk about frustrating. You're facing a poor hitting pitcher and now you're behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start throwing some strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One out and a runner on third. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. This one's down to third. Cano fields it cleanly. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Two gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 3 runs already home here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Looked like a slider there, swing, and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready now, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Cespedes.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the corner at the knees. 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Culberson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Paul Sewald trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
51, Paul Sewald.
To the plate now, Felix Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Two down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they've been frustrated hitting into ground out after ground out, but it's up to them to adjust. They know they're getting a lot of pitches down in the zone, so they either need to learn to lay off or find a way to get under those pitches a little bit more, because clearly the balls on the ground aren't benefiting them in this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hard on the ground toward short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the net, the pitcher, Paul.
Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the net, number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Hernandez looks in. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 30.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So with one away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two balls and a strike. Two and two. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Markakis, base runner at first with 1 out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Jeurys Familia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Tyler Flowers will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1.
Hey!
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Charlie Culberson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Lifetime against Familia. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Johan Camargo. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves on top, 5-2. Brandon Nimmo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. This one's down to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ender Inciarte is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Line toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Diaz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
It's out 1-1.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melanson.
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Albies is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Brock is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike to count 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Acuna digs in now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Brock, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Charlie Culberson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Seth Lugo, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67, Seth Lugo. Now batting.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. One and one. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Riley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One and one.
The count 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Outside, 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marisnik going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Now the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a curveball misses inside. One out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
A.J. Minter.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Minter, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-2 tonight's final. The Braves took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Felix Hernandez earns his third win of the year in relief as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.